Hey, yo, hey, goo. What's going on with y'all? I was just looking at something crazy, y'all. So I'm sitting up as I'm getting everything together. How y'all doing? First off, what's today? Is it Hump Day today? Yeah, no, it ain't Hump Day today. It's Tuesday. I thought it was Hump. It's Tuesday. Itty Tuesday. I can't even say it because I ain't at the 2 minute mark yet. All right, let's do our due diligence and get these things going. Yeah, they cracking down on folks. I was gonna do this. Is one of my things talk about how they crack down on they cracking down on these influencers scamming people, man, because it's a lot of money in being a scammer, because it really ain't no consequences for being a liar and a cheater. It's bad immorally, but in this world that we live in today, the way it's set up, everything gonna get where you have a rule of law and you have people controlling it. Everything is gonna eventually get boiled down strictly to what is or ain't allowed by the rule of law. So you're gonna have a lot of cheating going on, a lot of lying going on, and that's what you got right now. But you could cheat, you could lie, ain't no consequences until you cross certain legal boundaries and shit. And then there's different implications to the shit. You feel me? So yeah, that's where we at, y'all. Oh shit. Yeah, I think I made it. I did pretty good. I made to about 1 minute and 50. It's supposed to be 15 seconds, man. I just ain't buying it though. I just ain't buying that it's 15, but it's supposed to be so. We gonna say we made it. What's going on, man? Macworld Live. We got some things to get into, man. Some stuff that's gonna piss y'all off. As it should. Escaped inmate from Connecticut captured at his birthday party in Georgia. That's crazy as hell. Dog got busted at his birthday party. How you know that? You know that was the first place the cops was gonna look. You party animal was, no? Okay. All right. All right, there we go. All right, yeah, so let's go ahead and get this thing started, man. Macworld Tuesday. It's BOGO Tuesday too. For those of y'all that don't know, but don't nobody really like BW3s no more, except for Dreamer. She like BW3s, but she crazy. Dreamer, if you watching this, you crazy. That's the only reason you like them overgrown wings at BW3s. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and get into it, Macworld. Let's go.
Hey, wow. With the cough, yeah. yeah.
Macworld, what's going on with y'all? Hey. Alright, so first and foremost, on the agenda, we gotta look at this funny shit, right? It's too funny. Before I look at this, I gotta light up. Alright. Who in? Anybody in with me today? We ain't got no check-ins. If you watching, go ahead, hit that like. Let me get a likey like. Build this channel up, grow this thing up. Get some more people. You know, get y'all some more of the good stuff, some more of the good content. You know, shit y'all need to hear about, some shit y'all wanna hear about. But this the funny one right here, right? So we gonna start it out with some hilarity. Hold on, y'all gotta see this shit. Alright, my bad about that, y'all. Probably had my background music up high as hell. Alright, so let's check this shit out real fast. Hold on, let me show y'all. Not whack 100, ugly ass. Not my ugly ass. This dude right here. Now, he getting arrested. Look like he getting arrested. I don't even know what he actually getting arrested for. But it looked like whatever the hell he did. I'm looking at the things at the bottom, right? And it say man, I'm crying for Christ's sakes. It say eating that weed. So I don't know if he got pulled over with weed or something like that on him, and you know what I'm saying? It all went bad or what? Let me do this. Hold up. Let me share news feed, and I'm gonna put it as public. I'm gonna say live now. Let's get this thing lit, y'all. Jesus. Nah. All right, bam. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so let's get into dog. He over here. I don't know what the fuck going on with him. I don't even know if what he got arrested for was even that serious, right? But whatever he got arrested for, this fool over here, he praying. But let's listen to this peculiar prayer. Y'all ready for this? Let's go. This shit funny as hell.
Pray for me. Yes, sir.
Not rolling all you windows down for me.
Okay. Can I ask what for?
Say again?
Can I ask what for?
Because they're dark. I can't see anything.
Well, if you got a tester, we can test them.
Oh, it's not illegal to have limos down on your back window.
Okay.
The reason for the stop is your kayak or whatever it is sticking out of the back.
Oh, shit, what's wrong with it?
More than 3 feet protruding from the vehicle, you gotta have a flag on.
Okay. I didn't know that.
You got insurance?
Yes, sir.
Bruh should have been able to get out of this. He sound just like the police. They like, you got insurance? He's like, yes, sir. Goofy ass.
One thing she takes Laga Vista.
Say again?
Laga Vista. Down Austin.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
Cedar Park. It's between Cedar Park and Marble Falls.
I got you.
Why you got his turn signal on? Turn that hoe off, bruh. God damn.
Well, I'll be able to investigate.
I have been kind of between addresses, to be honest with you, and I don't have the mail for where I get the registration from. So. But I did notice that.
Will you step out for me?
No, sir.
Say again?
No, sir.
No, you won't?
No, sir.
Well, yeah, you will. Step out. Step out or I'll break you.
See what I'm saying? My hands are up. Look. See what I'm saying, guys? Please just pray for me. Please, just pray for me.
This the prayer right here. Let's pray with him, y'all.
Sir, you're gonna have to get a warrant. I know my laws. You're gonna have to get a warrant, sir.
They're trying to get him out the vehicle.
This is for all of y'all. They can't tell me to get out of my vehicle. It's not considered my homestead. It's considered something different. But this is why I need protection right here. I'm doing nothing wrong. I've done nothing wrong.
Somebody said, is this real? So he's just gonna stay there and pray, huh? Pray the gay away, looking ass boy.
Just pray for me. Just pray for me. If they shoot me, it's because everything that's going on. It's because I'm an honest man. I love you all. Please just pray for me. My hands are up. My hands are up in the air. I'm not doing anything. Please just pray for me.
I'll
Please,
pray
somebody
for
tag
you
in
if they
Donald
shoot
Trump.
you.
Donald Trump, if you can hear us, please, Donald Trump, please save me. Please save me, Donald Trump. Please. I'm asking you. Please save me.
Y'all hear his prayer? He said, please, please, Donald Trump, please. He was praying to okay, so I wonder how that worked, right? He was praying to Donald Trump, right? Did you think Donald Trump was gonna come personally and intervene, like he finna call the police? Because Donald Trump is not even an authority figure. He's not a legal authority figure. He's not a lawyer. He's not nothing legal. You know what I'm saying? He's not a government official. He can't bail you out of shit, bruh. You praying to Donald Trump. Donald Trump right now think you a loser. He don't like people that got caught doing crimes. He like people that got away with their crimes. Jeffrey Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell. You know what I'm saying? He like people that get away with their crimes, you know? You a loser to him. He not finna do nothing for you. So, oh yeah, indefinitely. But, you know, let's see what he doing. Let's go.
Please save me. Please get these people away from me. In dear God's name, please stop these people.
Somebody at the bottom, you can see it say, are you praying to Donald Trump? And then it's a bunch of laughing emojis, people laughing at him. And then somebody else at the bottom put, save me, Tom Cruise. Like, bro, what the fuck? You think Donald Trump finna come save your ass? They finna bust his windshield, watch.
They're breaking.
Or bust his window, not the windshield, my bad. They on your ass, boy.
Told you it would be broke.
Yes, sir.
Somebody said it'll buff out.
I'm not doing anything, sir.
Oh, man.
I'm a believer in the Lord. I'm the Lord's child. I promise you.
Give me your hand.
I promise you, I'm not trying to resist. Okay, but listen, my wallet's right here. Okay,
Leave your hands right here.
I'm a Lord's child, I promise you. It said Donald Trump to the rescue. Damn. I guess that's it for young Winston. That's it for him. But nah, that's crazy though. Dog sat up praying to Donald Trump at the traffic stop, bro. They was finna get on your ass regardless. It's just funny though, because that go to show what a lot of people been saying, a lot of scholars, a lot of religious people, a lot of people that are experts in the subject of cults and cult leaders and stuff like that, that Trump, the MAGA thing is a cult. You you don't pray to another man. What other man do you think you would be praying to on this planet? You know what I mean? You pray to somebody you think is above a man or more than a man. That's like a cult leader or something like that. Hey, we got Fresh in the building. I had to refresh my comments. My bad, homie. It say you gotta say you the Lord's child with more conviction than that. Yes. Oh my life, bro. That was a weak ass a confession of you know what I'm saying, like goodness and shit. Dude was saying that shit weak as fuck. He was saying it like protocol and shit, like, oh, that's gonna get him off me. He wasn't even saying it like he really believed it. The Lord was disappointed when he heard that shit. You know what he said? Talking about you the Lord's child and shit, man. But that shit crazy as hell though. Oh yeah, dog. He said he suggested that he was a child of God. Oh my life, that's real as a bitch. That's the best way to put it. What up, Fresh? I gotta get you your wrench, bro. I swear, when I get to, as soon as I hit 100 subscribers, you getting a wrench, G. You know what I'm saying? Make you my moderator. You getting all type of awards anyway. Congratulations on that award you got too from your job, fool. That you showed me and shit. Congrats on that shit. All my homies doing big things, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, speaking of homies and shit, you know, we gotta check on the old bowl, on the old homie Whack 100. Cause I swear, man, like I explained this to my guy. I said it's two sides in the rap game. And you got one side that I would tell you, like, the best way I could put it is like they came from the roots of like the independent music industry, right? Y'all remember in the 90s, you had Rap-A-Lot records, you had Suave House records, you had Organized Noise records, you know, and even like now you look at like LaFace is like independent, because, you know, Organized Noise was like with LaFace. And then you had, you know, you had like Def Jam and everything like that still. But mostly what was making the rap game crack was the independent labels. No Limit, Wu-Tang, what was that? What was they on? Like Loud Records, and then Relativity Records had like 3-6 Mafia and all them. So you got like one side of people in the rap game, like we gonna call them, like, you know, we just say rappers for example and shit, but it could be extend beyond that, because everything getting all mixed up between the rappers, the singers, and the content creators. It's all one big mashup, right? You got content creators with record deals now, or with deals with record companies, like Adam 22 signing to Universal. You know what I'm saying? You got them signing people that are considered influencers without those people even having no type of album out. It's like, we can make you some music later, but we gonna sign you now based on your influence. So one side of the game and one side of this, I want to say it's like an internal conflict, even in the culture in general. Is like, okay, we are the culture creators. We make this culture and shit. So we give the value to the culture. And then the other side, and believe it or not, this is an economic argument. I told y'all I'm a fake ass economist too and shit. I'm always gonna be intrigued with following the money low key, like, cause that's where all the answers lie with a lot of people's motivations. So a lot of people believe on the other side of this. One side, like I said, I recap. One side are the content creators. They believe like we add the value to the culture. We are the ones that make it what it is. The other side believes that the culture is only as valuable as the people that want it, that desire to be a part of it, that desire to pay for it. You know what I mean? And that go down to an economic argument of conservatism too, about labor. Like one side believe that the man who does the labor and takes the product and makes it into and takes the raw materials and makes it into an original product is the one that added value to that product. But the other side, we'll say the conservative side, and they happen to be the side that are doing less of the making of the product and more of the purchasing of the product. Their argument is that a product is only as valuable as who is willing to pay for it. So take that and apply that to rap music. You know what I'm saying? You got one side that's like, we want to make the music, we make the music, we make it what it is. We are the trend creators. We have the cultural capital. You know what I'm saying? And the other side is like, hush your mouth. Hush your mouth is. Don't you let them hear you say that. What is they gonna think if they don't want our music? What is they gonna do? They's gonna stop us. You know what I'm saying? So they like, okay, everything we do, we got to make sure we're upselling it. It has to be an upsell element of it. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to do something about this. He said Macworld giving it to him in the raw, man. You already know what it is, man. It's going north, like you say, man. But you know, so they like, man, we got to do everything we do. We got to make sure it's with the upsell in mind. Imagine it like this. It's a lot of discussions that we could have about like black progress and about what we should do as black people, and they say we don't never stick together, but that's a lie. Where we go wrong at is we don't ever have those discussions amongst ourselves, because a lot of us, and I would say it's kind of rightfully so, are scared to do that without including white people in the discussion. You know what I'm saying? Because we know that if we do something amongst ourselves, it could be feeding the children. Like the Black Panthers started the first meal program. Anything you do, like, and this is the problem with you know, where a hero ain't nothing but a motherfucking sandwich, right? He said he hate the upsell, right, on my life. You already know the jargon. So like everything you do, you know what I'm saying? It's like they gonna tell you, like, okay, this gotta go in this way to where we taking it and we making sure that we add them into it, because if they are the ruling class and we are the underclass, okay, how could I put this? I put it a different way for y'all, so stick with me, right? So a social hierarchy, you have people on top where, let's just say the government, they create laws, they are pretty much supposed to be the agents of change, right? So if me and you were to get together, whoever is watching this, let's say me and you got together and we decided we wanted to do some shit for the planet, like for the world, Craig, you know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't trying to do nothing for ourselves. We just want to do some good shit for the world. We want to start a garden. We want to make a product. We want to do anything. It don't matter what it is. Let's pick some. We want to plant apple seeds, goddammit, right? We want to do some shit like that. But we do that without the approval and without the say-so of the people above us. It don't matter if they Democrat, Republican, whatever. Without the approval of the hierarchy, that's called being revolutionary. You know what I'm saying? And the key word is revolt. And that's what they gonna look at it as. They gonna look at it as you stepping out of line. Sometimes you could do good things as long as you align yourself, but you'll have to align yourself with a faction in order to do it, because that's why they always say the devil is in the details, right? If you go out here and just try and do a good deed, you're not aligned with nobody. Everybody gonna be against you. Good deed, everybody part of Good Deed Incorporated, like the church will be against you. The government will be against you. Everybody, because it's like, who is this man doing this thing? Like I always said, man, if Jesus came back right now, bro, he would be toast. He would be toast, dude. You know what I'm saying? Preaching in his regular Jesus sandals and his robe or whatever, like not taking no tithes, man. The preachers will get together and aspire against him. The police will be like he a gang leader. You know what I'm saying? It'll be toast if he was to come back right now. You know what I'm saying? But trying to do good though. But you know, I ain't gonna get that deep like that. That's kind of going into another discussion where it get theological or whatnot. But I will say this though, back to what I was saying about the two factions in the rap game. So you will see at a table, let me see if I could pull it up right now. I'm finna show you one whole faction having a faction meeting right now. I'm finna show you a faction, one side having a meeting, and they might have even been on No Jumper and shit, right? Let me see this. gonna trip off of this because yeah, this the whole faction sitting at the table right here, bro. Right here. Check this out. Hold on, this somebody this a reaction video to the shit. But I want to find the actual thing though. Hold on. What is it? Okay. Look right here, y'all. Check this shit.
What I fold on?
When you
This
snitch.
all-
Alright,
this
so let me
all
ask you
of them.
something. If you was in that position, what you would have done?
For me, you gotta understand
Nah,
something.
I don't-
all
answer
of
the
them
question.
Right here, you know what
I
I'm
would never
saying?
tell.
All right, so
Whack
this is what I'm
100.
saying. If you was in that
Hassan
position,
Campbell.
you would have
Oh,
did
they
that
missing
time.
Kanye though.
My whole
You know
thing
what
is
I'm
like,
saying?
Nah,
listen,
yo, bro,
let
it's
me
a yes
say-
or
They got
no.
AK.
This is gonna make it
Like, don't,
spicy.
all right, go
You know
ahead.
what I'm
If
saying?
this is gonna make it spicy,
Alright,
see,
cool.
my whole thing is like this, right? If I was in your position and Nuke and Harvard,
Everybody can say, shoulda,
Nuke
coulda,
and-
woulda.
listen,
You
listen,
didn't
I
say-
just leave it up right there because we ain't even got to hear exactly what they talking about. We really don't give a fuck what they talking about. These are the blood sucker side of the game and shit. I guess you could call it, right? Like they ain't never gonna put nothing in the culture. They gonna always try and take from the culture, but they only invested in the culture being a certain type of way. You know what I'm saying? It's funny because I'm looking at this dude Hassan Campbell, and I ain't watched nothing from Dog in a long ass time. And as I'm sitting here and I'm watching Dog, I remember he started out talking some righteous type shit. Now I look at Dog, I see he got rings and chains on and shit. He over here animated. He out here with Whack 100. Look at dude, he the one snapping right now and shit. Like, bro, when you even get like this? But nah, it's like it be like rap related products is what they want to sell to people. Even everything that they talking about right now, it's about discussions around rap and controversy in rap. Don't nobody at this fucking table make no music or nothing like that. But they whole controversy is rap, and to a larger extent, black culture, they whole purpose and they whole influence. Now with that being said, it go right into my next topic, and this is what I wanted to show y'all, and this is why I even brought these ugly motherfuckers up. Like my guy be saying, he be like, man, who is these ghastly motherfuckers, bro? Like, this is why I showed you these ghastly motherfuckers right here. Hold on. So look who defending Kanye West and shit, right? So check this shit out. Let's listen.
For white lives matter, I'm not an advocate for Black Lives Matter. I'm an advocate for all lives matter. But I definitely will not wear the shirt that says white lives matter. And I won't wear the shirt that say Black Lives Matter. I believe all lives matter. In my life, I've had some teachers, some coaches, some people I did business with have all been dear to me that were Hispanic, white, Asian, Jewish. So,
And now see, let me
you know,
explain. Like what he's saying, he right about that. I had to explain that to a white person one time about this one particular aspect of what he's saying and shit. Where I was like, you as a black person, you're not just gonna jump up and just hate white people like that. You know what I mean? Because your first coaches was white. Your first teacher that you was real cool with was white. Some of your superheroes was white that you want to be like when you was kids. So you didn't see that image of that white person, but they don't got no black people in their neighborhood. They don't be having no black authority figures, no black doctors. They never been to a black doctor. Don't have no black teachers in their school. Don't got no black friends. Don't go in black neighborhoods. Don't know no black families. So it's easier for them to be taught the vision from us and be taught to feel a certain way about us, and harder for not just us as black people, but for the rest of the world. You turn on the TV, I give you a perfect example, and this kind of go to what I was saying about when I said is it possible that like black people is like a political party, right? Because if you see if you see a movie and it got an all white cast, is that an all white movie? Is America gonna get mad about that shit and be like, oh, this a white movie? You know what I'm saying? But now, if you see a movie and they got an all black cast, now is that a regular just a regular movie? That's a black movie. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the thing that I don't like about this is where Black Lives Matter even come from is because you getting identified for your blackness and vilified for that before anything. And going back, like I said, to when they just used to take pictures in the park with bodies hanging and stuff. You know what I'm saying? They've been taught to dehumanize and be desensitized towards the destruction of just black bodies and the image of it. You know what I'm saying? So when we see folks out here just dying in the streets, we like, yeah, Black Lives Matter. You know what I'm saying? And for people that say like, oh, how come it's only for black people killing black people, man, shit. Okay, if that's the case, I dare you to go tell a white person out here or anybody out here, well, we can't say nothing about other countries committing terrorists against us. Americans kill other Americans. We can't say nothing about, women getting assaulted. Women have assaulted other women. How come it only get turned in on each other when it's black people? You know what I'm saying? Because it's a whole war, Ukraine against Russia right now. And I be seeing black folks pray for Ukraine and all that and this and that and the third, but I ain't heard one of them yet say, oh, that's just white on white crime. Or none of that. Or even when you see a school get shot up, you know what I'm saying? I don't be hearing black people, oh, that's white on white crime. Like, nah, black on black crime, that was what was given to us. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to guilt you and shame you into not having an opinion. Now, when people bring up black on black crime and all that, I say this, though. Back when Martin Luther King was around and we was talking about nonviolence and no gangs ain't even exist, they hated us more back then. Why ain't they love us back then when we was being real nice and just wanted to sit down next to them and eat at the diner? That's when they'll just get up and pour their drink on your damn head. You know what I'm saying? So let's not act like it was just some old like, man, we have to do better and then they're gonna do better. Like, nah, that shit is like a lot of us is doing better. So if you pick two black people that's against each other and you say, oh, okay, see, he shot him and they both black. So that's black on black crime, right? Have you ever heard them say, okay, he black and he got $1 million, so he should invest in that neighborhood because they black. That's black on black investment. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever heard them say, oh, okay, LeBron started a school and he got it's predominantly black and every year they all college bound. That's black on black excellence. No, you don't hear that. Them ain't narratives you hear. You only hear about black on black crime. That's a thing. That's something that has to be labeled, solidified, and packaged for consumption. You know what I'm saying? Try saying black on black anything else, because like I said, like I was arguing with a racist dude earlier, I said when black people try to help each other out, y'all call it socialism. But y'all accept and y'all don't accept that. You know what I'm saying? But black on black crime, that's a thing that y'all accept though. You know what I'm saying? And I hear black people saying that shit too. In about 10 years, we gonna look back on that term as some of the most racist shit we done let go the longest in history. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, back to this fool right here. So he's sitting up, and why I bring all that stuff up about blackness and what separated from anything else and the pretenses that come with it is whenever we trying to stand up and get together and say something positive, I could be like, black people suck. Black people like this. Black people doing that. And ain't nobody gonna say, man, all people suck. All people are like this. But if I say Black Lives Matter and you try to get together for something positive with black people, man, all lives matter. White lives matter. Black lives matter. Everybody's lives matter, bro. So they always trying to dilute a movement. And what pissed me off about this is You got a known opportunist sellout, Candace Owens. I can show y'all some of the shit she done said in her lifetime as a coon. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't even worth it. I don't even want to give her no shine. Maybe later I'll let y'all hear some of the stuff she's saying because she ridiculous. But you know, somebody like Kanye, this is what I say for Kanye, right? He was just talking about boycott Adidas because his deal went bad with them or something like that. Now we got on a White Lives Matter shirt. And you know, the thing about it is he just gonna be white for October. November gonna roll around. He gonna have an album coming out. He gonna be black again. You know, he gonna go pick up some black people. Probably go get Future. Probably go get, you know what I'm saying, Chance the Rapper. He gotta cover all his bases and shit. He gonna drop an album and shit. He gonna try to be black again. He gonna sell a product. He gonna need black people again. Donald Trump gonna get in trouble or something else gonna happen again. And then he gonna need to be back white for them again. Like in December, they gonna need Kanye to they gonna need to reactivate him to do something for them. I just say it like this. Kanye is black for business because he sell black people products, and he tell us, like, basically Kanye message to black people is this: the worst thing you could do as a black person is be broke. I am the richest black man. If you do what I say, you will be looked at as somebody like me that's on with me. They have accepted me. They have gave me money. If you look and see the things I do, you can't do the things I do. They say the things I do are genius. Like, it ain't like he doing no genius shit to improve the quality of life. But look how I throw a tantrum and they say, oh, that's just Kanye. It's like they allow me. Who is that? Let me see. Hey, what's going on? Shout out to the chat. So yeah, you know, it's like he like, yeah, okay, the worst thing you could do is be broke and shit, right? And so that's what he always trying to push. Like, if y'all listen to me, they will see y'all like me. But what they don't understand, like, I was listening to the Breakfast Club this morning and shit, right? And Charlemagne said, like, one thing that I agree with, dude, he be on some screwball shit sometime, but he did say this though. He was like, don't nobody seek out white validation more and more proudly and openly than Kanye do. And it's true. So like, he'll do this shit and he'll try to mobilize black people to boycott Adidas or don't go to the don't nobody shop at the Louis store. Nigga, we wasn't going there no way. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't planning on going to that motherfucker. But like, he tried to mobilize us for all this. I'm the most influential and all that. He don't use it for shit. And when it come to, if it's some type of power he could put towards a cause or something politically or anything like that, it ain't going to us. It's going towards the white people. Like, his power go upward, his products go downward. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are. He upselling us. Hey, Fresh, he upselling us, bro. That's what he do to white people and shit. Like, he upsell us to white people. Like, he got to try and show like his influence, and basically what he trying to do with this White Lives Matter shit. I got a theory, right? This my theory. I feel like this. I feel like he mad about Adidas. He couldn't get black people to boycott Adidas. Adidas pretty much moved on with everything they was doing contractually, which they wasn't obligated to Kanye. You signed to them. Adidas didn't sign to Yeezy. Yeezy signed to fucking Adidas. Like, get with the times and shit. Your ego can't change that shit. It's just called business, man. It's called contract law. So he got mad that he couldn't leverage black people. So now he made himself some White Lives Matter shirts in his garage and shit. Them shirts cheap as fuck. Look at that shit. It looks stupid. Them shits look cheap as fuck. You know what I'm saying? And who the fuck go, Kanye? You got security. Any other black person wearing that shit getting beat the fuck up. You already know ain't nobody finna wear that shit. You know what I'm saying? Already, and I already be saying this, like, man, listen. Them clothes, right? Like the Yeezy clothes, like the bum clothes and shit. Ain't shit that shit ain't got nothing to do with us, bro. That shit ain't got nothing to do with nobody, really. You know what I'm saying? But that really ain't got nothing to do with us. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucking the music that he make, I mean, it barely got something to do with us, but nigga be like, man, I'm the richest black man. I need y'all to what he say, Kim did this, or like he wanted to turn people against Kim, but now he back. And I told all the Kanye the people in the Kanye cult this and shit. You know what I'm saying? I said he telling y'all to go at his own baby mama like a lame and shit, right? Like that's the mother of his children at the end of the day. She a hoe, all that shit, but he knew that when he got with her. That's why he got with her, because he a trick. You know what I'm saying? She a hoe, he a trick. It's a match made in heaven. You know what I'm saying? As it should be. So he knew that shit, and I always said, man, when Dog turn around and want to get back with the hoe, he gonna need to rally the troops. He gonna need to rally the plantation. I'ma need y'all to respect Kim. She the mother of my kids. Like, all right, bro. And then if it don't work, Kim ain't nothing. She got diarrhea every day. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, bro. We hear you, bro. But nah, ain't nobody with that shit though. So nah, I didn't threw these shirts on, man. So I guess the prognosis on motherfucking Kanye is he ain't gonna be black for October. He might be back black in November. I think he got an album coming out, so I wouldn't be surprised if he black again in November. But we gonna see for motherfuckers even care. I know I really don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? It's good to cover because I feel like you gotta show what some of these folks is on that proclaim and profess to be leaders in our culture. Cause damn it, we just need some better leaders then. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this what dude doing, you wanna wear the hat, like look how dude wearing it, he wearing MAGA hats, and you know what I'm saying? We need some, think if Tupac was alive, man, he'll go looking for Kanye. Y'all think if Tupac was alive, he'll go looking for Kanye? What y'all think in the chat? You know what I'm saying? Who y'all think if Tupac was alive and Biggie was alive around this era right here, who y'all think would be the biggest rapper out right now? I think it'll be Pac, and the only reason I say that is because when you get into that argument of who better between Pac and Big, like Pac, he did some shit, like, you know, he did, you know why people like Boosie? Because the shit he rap about, like he try to make motherfuckers feel what he, like feel him and shit. That's why people like Pac, he did shit like that. Biggie made good songs, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like on the second album, he had some shit that he was kind of trying to make motherfuckers feel him, but he was you know, Puffy gonna clean that shit up and have like I like that I'm Missing You, Sky's the Limit, shit like that. I felt like them was some songs where Big was getting into a Sky's the Limit. That's my shit. Sky is the limit. You can have what you want, be what you want. Hey, nah, that shit was cold though. I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna jack. But as far as everything going on right now, I don't think nobody will speak up on that shit like Pac would. He the only motherfucker that'll really speak up and really articulate that shit, right? So shout out to the ghost of Pac, who they said he alive. The lady said, I should show y'all that shit. The lady was like, Donald Trump is Tupac is alive, and he with Donald Trump, and they are at Mar-a-Lago and shit. Like, she was tripping. I'm like, man, this hoe geeking. I'm gonna see if I can find that shit. Oh yeah, check this out right here. I see out here, this lady, man.
1976 president.
Oh no.
Donald Trump is the president of the 1776 president.
So the 13 colonies?
76.
Would that be the 13 colonies?
Yes, that's what it's going back to. Obama is playing Sleepy Joe Biden in a mask. George Woods, the actor, is playing Sleepy Joe, trying to wake people up by pretending to spend all this money in Ukraine that he signs, and He's signing a blank paper. Tupac is still alive.
Are Tupac still alive?
Yep.
Where's
Michael
he?
Jackson is still alive.
Where are they?
And there with Trump.
Well, they're in the, and we're out here. Damn it! I would have loved to have seen Tupac.
I'll show you a picture.
I don't believe in the climate.
Even after seeing like the hurricanes and the floods and
These motherfuckers are insane. But let me see. I just want to show y'all that shit, right? Them folks is insane. I'm gonna show y'all this last thing. I'm gonna get into this last clip where I'm talking about, you know, well, I was kind of on that topic that I was on. I was talking about Kanye and shit like that. And you know, folks really going through the motions of, you know, trying to shore theyself up. You know, I'm gonna show y'all this because it was okay. So I'm gonna give y'all the background, right? It was a high school football team, and they got their whole season canceled. Shout out to Rashad Ritchie for the video. It was a high school football team, and they got their whole season canceled because they was having a mock slave auction. I'm gonna let y'all see the footage, and then you know, I'm gonna react to it, you know, as we do. Let's go.
After members of the team were filmed enacting a quote unquote prank that really just appeared to be a slave auction. Watch. Yeah, this happened at River Valley High School, and that's in Yuba City. Now, the Unified School District Superintendent, Doreen Asami, responded in a written statement. Said this per CNN, the students involved in the unfortunate and extremely distressing incident were barred from competing the rest of the football season for violating the student athlete code of conduct, Usami said. Because of this, the varsity football team no longer has enough members to play, and the rest of the season has been forfeited. Usami added that some students may face disciplinary consequences as a result of the video, and the school will also implement education, honest, open discussions and instructions around racism. Yeah, and the thing is that this isn't necessarily something new. We've seen this at a lot.
Oh shit. All right. So that shit crazy, right? I'm gonna go, matter of fact, I go back and look. I go back and I play the video again so y'all can see it again while I'm talking to y'all. But it's crazy, right? Because what also end up happening with the people is they got their season canceled. Not just the people that was holding the slave auction, but the slaves got their season canceled too, right? So this was crazy and shit, right? They sitting up there, obviously it's all, everybody got their clothes on. You know, all the students got their clothes on. It ain't nothing but quote unquote students of color, or like, you know, the black students up there standing up there butt naked or whatever, right? And the crazy part about it is y'all go through all that shit being the butt of this joke, like letting these folks demean y'all and all that, and then y'all get y'all season canceled like some goofies and shit. And what's crazy about it is that you could have been about to change your life, or you playing football hopefully in hopes of changing your life and bettering yourself. I bet you the rest of the people on your team, man, they probably finna get a house from their parents. They probably come from good houses already. The slave owners, the ones that was the ones playing auctioning y'all, and y'all the slaves, y'all getting the same trouble and face the same consequences they do, but it hit harder because y'all not in that position to get y'all season canceled. If you was having recruiters coming looking at you, college recruiters, you probably ain't even getting no you probably not even getting no look now, you know what I'm saying? They gonna move on to other people. They ain't even gonna want to be attached with that type of controversy. And I'm talking about the slaves, you know what I'm saying? The kids who was playing the slaves, you know what I'm saying? So just crazy, man. These folks up here, I don't know, man. Watch what you do, man. I guess that's the only thing I could say. Really, it's crazy to even see the shit. But I guess some folks want to fit in so bad. You know what they wanted to do? They wanted to prove how cool they could be by showing how cool they wasn't, how cool they were with jokes about slavery and humor and dark humor and stuff. It was all a cool joke that, you know, they wanted to show how agreeable they could be and shit, man. That's all I got to say about that shit. I'm happy they got their season canceled. I don't know how y'all feel about that shit, but that's what they get for doing that dumbass shit, right? Yeah, he say it's a bunch of, oh yeah, it sure is. On my life it is. Nah, that's what they get though, for real, for real. But yeah, nah, because one thing about it is, beyond all the money that we might think we making or just anything, what's always gonna be used against us and what we always gotta be conscious of is our image. Once we do that, you know, that's gonna change everything. Speaking of that, I got this tripped out video. I think I got like a little bit of time left. And then I think I'm gonna save it till tomorrow though. Cause this girl was tripping about some shit. Like she got tattoos and all that and a bunch of other shit, right? And she kind of wasn't understanding. Well, I ain't gonna tell y'all about it, but I'm gonna just say this. You gotta always watch out, because what they'll use against you is your image. That's why it's called prejudice. Prejudge is the root word of that shit. It's a way for motherfucker to judge you without knowing you, is by saying, oh, people that look like you do this, people that look like you do that. So it ain't to say that don't be worried about what a motherfucker think about you and shit. But you gotta make sure that you are representing yourself and represent yourself good. Don't be out here playing no motherfucking slave and shit and all that type of sellout ass. Don't be out here with no White Lives Matter shirts on and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, we can't be doing that type of shit, man. You gotta let your be your best and let it and show that shit for your people. You know what I'm saying? And be like, yeah, this is what we do. This is who we is. Like, you know what I'm saying? We gotta do like, we going to see the Black Panther movie every day. You know what I'm saying? Talking shit. I'm just talking shit, but y'all know what I'm saying though, man. Like, yeah, that's what I'm on. I'm on that though. I'm on that. So, piss me off though. Kanye, you need a swift kick in the ass, and them students who lost their opportunity to possibly go to college, probably lost scholarships and shit like that, man. Shit, y'all got y'all spanking, but oh shit, yeah, that's what we gonna talk about tomorrow. We gonna talk about Herschel Walker. I thought I was gonna have some time to squeeze it in today, but we'll get it in tomorrow. I'm hungry as hell. I want to go to this food truck, this Benihana food truck. Give me some steak, you know what I'm saying? While they got the lunch special going. And yeah, so I appreciate y'all, man, tuning in. Everybody that watched, hit that like button. I appreciate it. Every little bit count. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna go north, like my boy Fresh say. Shout out to Mac Buddy Gaming. Shout out to my boy Fresh. Shout out to my boy Two. You know what I'm saying? Below the Belt Boxing broadcast. Shit, that's everybody right there. Yeah, so I don't know. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all. What is? I keep forgetting what day it is today. Oh yeah, it's Tuesday because the wings. I don't want no BW3s though, man. I want the Benihanas. I'm finna go get the Benihanas now, but oh, that's what it is. Heaven's Plate, the barbecue place, the new barbecue place on up on 55th and North called Heaven's Plate, man. Ooh. Hey, I went in there. That shit was, listen, I ain't even gonna talk about it because I don't want too many of y'all to show up. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here though, man. I appreciate y'all watching, man. I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in, and gonna do the same thing tomorrow. So yeah, that's that. Later.